everybody, this is Bug-Ass Reviews, and today I'm going to be doing a review on the brand new Marvel Legends Thor Love and Thunder Ravager Thor figure. So before we take a look at Thor, let's take a look at the accessories that he comes with. So first up, he comes with the left arm of the Korg Build-A-Figure, and I have all of the figures, so stay tuned to my channel because I will be reviewing this whole wave. And we've seen this Stormbreaker before, used on previous Thor figures. And the handle is still kind of rubbery, but it's a little more firm than the in-game Thor figure, because it has drooped really bad on my in-game Thor figure. It's such a soft rubber. This feels like it's a little more firm, so I don't think it'll droop, but it might. This is sculpted really nicely, and it has some nice paint detail. It's cast in a marbleized gray color and has silver painted over top of it, and it looks really nice. I really like the way that looks. So now let's go ahead and take a look at his head sculpt. Taking a look at the head sculpt, this is definitely the best Chris Hemsworth likeness that Hasbro has done. This is a really good likeness of him. The face printed details looks very nice. The beard is printed on very nicely. You can see the scar on the right side of his face. That looks really good. He has some very nice sculpted detail to the hair. All of the strands of hair look very nice. The braids there. He has some paint variation to the hair. Makes it look very good. I just really love this head sculpt. Towards the end of the video, I'm going to try to do some head swaps, see how this works on some previous Thor figures, because as I said, this is definitely the best likeness of Chris Hemsworth that Hasbro has done. The likenesses for Thor figures have been kind of hit or miss, but this one is definitely really good. So this version of Thor has his Ravager jacket, and it looks really good. It has some slight texturing to it, kind of looks leathery. It has a gloss black for the inside of it, and the pockets and the zips. It looks really good. And I think something that's really awesome is he has Yggdrasil on his tank top right here. That is really awesome. And it has some paint variation around it. You can see some blue printed onto the tank top there, on top of this design. So I think that's really awesome. I guess if you wanted to, you could remove this. So, yeah, I guess you could do that if you wanted to, but I won't be doing that for this review. I think these arms are brand new. I don't recall seeing them before because you can see it has the veins sculpted in the arms. The belt is sculpted really nicely. It has that leather-like texturing to it. You can see the brown paint missed the mark just a little bit right there, and the gold buckle looks very nice. His pants look really good. They have some more sculpt details, some really good texturing to them. And we have what looks like his classic boots. He has yellow wrappings around his boots, and I'm pretty sure these are the boots that he had in Infinity War and Endgame. This time they just have yellow wrappings around them. So I think that's a really interesting design that definitely calls back to his comic appearance with the yellow boots. Honestly, this design kind of reminds me of Thunderstrike. I just really dig this design for Thor. I think it looks really good, and I really like the callbacks to the comics with this design. So now let's go ahead and go over Thor's articulation. He has a ball-jointed head that can look down just a little bit. He can look up just a little bit. He can move his head side to side, and you get a little bit of tilting. He has ball-jointed shoulders that can move all the way out. He has swivel at the bicep that can move side to side. Double-jointed elbows that can bend all the way in. He has swivel at the wrist that can move side to side and up and down. He has an ab crunch that can move back all the way, but when you move it back, you can see the design does stop right there. But if you have it there, the design is still connected. He can crunch forward all the way. He has swivel at the waist, ball-jointed hips that can do a complete split. He can kick forward just about all the way. He can kick back all the way. He has swivel at the thigh, double-jointed knees that can bend all the way back, and swivel at the ankle that can move down all the way, up all the way, and an ankle rocker. So now, let's do some size comparisons. First up, here he is next to the endgame version of himself. And as you can see, Thor has lost all the weight that he put on in Avengers Endgame. He is now buff Thor again. Here he is next to Star-Lord. And finally, there he is next to the 10th anniversary Thor figure from Thor the Dark World. And what I was wondering is if you can pop the heads off and make a more accurate looking Thor. So there is the joint if you're wondering what that looked like. So let's see here. Yeah, that connects. So yeah, that looks pretty good. I don't think his hair was quite that dark in the movie. Yeah, it was a lighter tone. But yeah, this is so much better. The likeness is just so much better on this figure. So, yeah, I definitely need to find out a way to get more heads from this figure, because doing a head swap with this improves it so much. And if you want to go even further back, here is the 2015 Age of Ultron Thor figure. And again, that improves the figure so much. This head sculpt looks really nice, and you can swap it with some previous figures to really improve the figures. So overall, I would highly recommend picking this Thor figure up, because he is really awesome. I just really love the design of this, the sculpt work, and this is definitely the best Chris Hemsworth head sculpt that we've seen from Hasbro. And as I showed off, you can use this on previous Thor figures to make them look even better. So yeah, definitely pick this up. This is a great start to the wave. So that's my review. If you like this review, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.